Okay, wonderful people. Again, don't happen as the U.S. lawmakers ask Nigerian Supreme Court to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. No be smart in this one. U.S. lawmakers they don't enter into the matter because no say no be smart in the happen. You know say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get hearing with court and with Supreme Court on December 15. We be Friday where they come so everybody make una dey ready then go for course on December 15. Everybody should be at alert. Welcome back to Talkwave TV channel. We'll bring to you latest news update as today hot. My people, I don't carry come again. I beg give the first time way to listen to this wonderful channel. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. That one they very important. So once our news drop, bagam, you go be the first to be notified. Okay, the news that can come be said lawmakers they don't ask Nigerian Supreme Court to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. A lawmaker of the United States Representative Jarvis Johnson, state representative of District 139 in the state of Texas, has called on the Nigerian Supreme Court to order the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people Biafra. Representative Johnson, in an update letter addressed to judges of the Nigerian Apex Court, noted that on December 15, 2023, the Nigerian Supreme Court will decide whether or not to affirm the multiple unchallenged judgment orders from the various legal jurisdictions which have called for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said the consensus of legal opinion within the outside Nigerian expects the Supreme Court to affirm its plethora of judgments and order and let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. The undisputed facts he emphasized are follows. MK was extraordinary reduction by the government of Nigeria from Kenya on June 27, 2021. Then and now, he is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, a non-violent group advocating for an international supervised referendum to resolve a Biafran issue with the Nigerian polity. They are here to supervise a referendum to resolve the Biafran issue with the Nigerian politely. Recently, on October 30th, the High Court of Enugu State held that the classification of IPOB as a terrorist group by the GON and the Southeast Governors Forum contravenes Section 42 of the Nigerian Constitution. It follows that the present and any future treatment of IPOB, its leader and member of a terrorist group is illegal and first discriminatory. Therefore, there is now no valid legal basis for the continued solitary confinement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many other Nigerian courts which have previously opened on the matter, including the High Court of Umuahia, Abia State, the Court of Appeals in Abuja, had also reached similar conclusion and have ordered for the immediate release and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is no pending legal matter against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no pending legal matter on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On July 2022, the United Nations Human Rights Council issued an opinion which found that MAK's solitary confinement was in violation of the International Human Rights Convention, to which Nigeria is a signatory. It is a signatory and called for his immediate unconditional release. That MAK was extraordinarily retention is not a dispute, and that extraordinary retention is illegal under the Nigerian and international law is also not in dispute. Representative Johnson therefore called on the Nigerian Supreme Court to uphold or affirm the considered judgment of its subordinate courts and of the many international tribunals by ordering the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This anticipated ruling will will hasten the process of restoring confidence in the Nigerian judiciary, of which the Supreme Court is its appellate court. He added, wonderful people, una don hear wetin Oga Johnson talk. Representative Johnson has spoken. Im don talk say abeg go make the Supreme Court try release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say currently say no get any legal charge, any pending legal charge on him. Say everything, even Abuja, even Amaya Court, and say they don already rule on this particular case on October 2022. So they don't rule on this particular case. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not found guilty on any charge. So maybe they try release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say it go even restore confidence in the Nigerian judiciary. Yes, people go come they believe on the court. Then go come they believe. So once they bring them out, then go suffer. Because when I not say this particular case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't they make people they fear court now? Because some people go say, after all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where they go court since. And they, with them no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no do anything wrong. Now in human rights, now in they fight for. And as they don't look everything now, it go make, if to say they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as he doesn't have any legal pending charges on him, say on his name, say make them try release him, in go restore confidence on the Supreme Court judiciary. Yes, that's what he said. And make them try release him, in go restore, so that people will start believing in the Nigerian judiciary. They go start to believe, well, so that people go they try come court with their matter, to believing that court to give them a solution. If to say court cannot give solution to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case and he still detained, now they say the people of Nigeria should remove hope from the Nigerian judiciary. Now they say anybody will not get money, making no go court, because the person will get money go bribe the judiciary, then go rule against you, whether you're right or wrong. That one day, buddy. But wonderful people, you got another news where they might table. So I say I go read on this news. Now very important news without say as senior advocate, yes, senior advocate Ozekome is in a very big trouble as Supreme Court fined him 40 million on removal of Imo State governor in 2019. Wahala don dey, no be small thing where they happen. And when I know say if you think say you don't do something, they don't forget them. Na lie. That's the way you think say you do, nobody see them. India people will see them, and now in this one now, in don't enter into big wahala, big palaver, no be small thing. They don't file on 40 million on the removal of Imo State governor in 2019. And if the fine was exposed on Ozekome for presenting a motion to the appellate court attempting to revalidate the case that led to the removal of Emeka Ihedioha as the governor of Imo State in 2019. Justice Tijani Abubakar's ruling ordered the senior lawyer Ozekome to personally pay the 40 million fine to the four respondents he brought before the court. Those to be paid are the Action People's Party, Uche Nwosu, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). In the motion considered frivolous by the court, Ozekome requested a consequential order urging that the court to compel INEC to issue a new certificate of return to Ihedioha, enabling him to fulfill a 4-year term as the governor of Imo State. Ozekome's concern was that the incumbent governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, unlawfully occupied the 4-year term that should have been served by Ihedioha. In his motion, Ozekome argued, among other things, that All Progressive Congress had no candidate in 2019 Imo governorship election. Therefore, he contended that Hope Uzodinma should not have assumed the role of governor under the APC platform. However, the appellate court dismissed the motion, citing his lack of jurisdiction to attend such a request. In the ruling, Justice Abubakar described the plea as strange, frivolous, groundless, unwarranted, vexatious, and irritating. He further stated that the motion seemed to be a deliberate attempt to discredit the Supreme Court. Kanye Daily recalls that Hope Uzodinma of All Progressive Congress had won the 2023 gubernatorial election in Imo State. Wonderful people na don hear am now. Dem talk say Hope Uzodinma na him be win. Say Oga Ihejoha say na him be win the governorship election in 2023 and the first election with governorship election where dem do say na him win. But as they say na this man wey don Oga come put Oga Hope Uzodinma for there, be like say don bribe am, my man come carry am put there as money don uncover in eye. But now they say him go pay the fine of 40 million naira. Wonderful people. Now here we go cut am for now. Beg give me a first time way they listen to this wonderful channel. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share.